Welcome back to the Papa-Doo Podcast.
Papa-Doo! All right, 3, 2, 1, ham. You forgot.
Ham.
3, 2. What good does it do for you to do it 5 seconds after I tell you to do it? 3,
I forgot what
2,
we were doing.
1, ham.
Ham.
This is fine. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Papa-Doo Podcast, episode number 2. We are staying strong on the schedule. Joey just blew my ears out. My dogs are barking. Shit's going crazy right now. But we got a lot to talk about today. Felt like we got a good amount of support on the last episode, even though my dumbass uploaded it at 5 o'clock in the morning on a Friday, literally the day after Thanksgiving. But yeah, moving forward.
That was just on the YouTube side. That was just the YouTube side. I mean, you know, with this is on Spotify, and you can actually leave comments on
crazy.
Spotify.
We joked for years to comment on Spotify, and it's like they listened. You can actually comment on Spotify. People commented on the last one. We had like 5 or 6 comments on the last Spotify post we did. I don't know if you saw that
Amazing.
or not.
I didn't. Shouts to whoever commented. I love you, and I want to touch your ear.
That's a lot of love. But yeah, moving forward, every episode will be posted on Spotify 5 a.m. Tuesday morning, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Tuesday morning, so you guys can listen to it going to work. And on YouTube, it will drop at 3 p.m. Central Time. So,
all right, this is news to me. But
yeah, that's when I post my videos normally, and I like keeping on a good schedule. So that's when those will come out. So there is your new schedule for the Papa-Doo Podcast.
It's your channel, man. You're the one with 1 million subscribers. I don't have 1 million subscribers. I've had 600,000 subscribers for like 3 years now.
Well, I've had 1 million for 3 years, so we both plateaued. It's fine.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's probably a lot of give and take. I feel like it's a lot of people leaving and coming at the same time, and it's just resulting in evenness. Because if I was watching me, I would unsubscribe, you know?
Yeah, you haven't posted in a long time, I feel like. You don't post a lot.
Yeah, there you go. I don't post a lot. That's all there is to it.
Just life?
Yo, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I put way too much pressure on myself. Like, as somebody who breaks down music and you who breaks down bars, when you react to songs, it makes it stressful because you only got one shot to really do it right. So before I hit that record button, I really want to make sure I'm in a good headspace before I do it. And that doesn't happen often because I'm a man and I have issues.
Yeah.
That are beyond repair. So, yeah, I don't want to get into that whole topic. This is brought to you by BetterHelp. No, I'm just kidding.
Great segue. We got back to the segues. Hey, you totally could fake it. People like fake reactions now. You could do that. Just pretend to know more than you actually do.
Well, you're not really pretending, to be honest. You will give more rich information if you give a fake reaction. So maybe it is in benefit of the viewer if you do a fake reaction. I just feel like you shouldn't fake it, though. That's the only thing. I
talked about that in a video I did today because I reacted to Kendrick's TV Off, and I've already I recorded my first time reaction to that and several other songs, and then I just got a lot of comments on the last few Kendrick videos that I did talking about how much that I missed and how much I didn't know about rap, and I feel like maybe they didn't understand that I was doing a first-time listen or something like that. And I know you're going to tell me quit looking at comments and shit like that. But like I like to see what the people are saying. I like to see what the audience is saying. And so this Kendrick one, I was up front. I was like, hey, I've listened to this, but this is a breakdown. I'm going to show you how much that I actually know about rap and hip-hop when I have time to listen to something and really process it. And then that video turned out to be like 16 minutes long for a 2.5-minute song.
Damn.
So.
Well, I bet you didn't miss anything.
I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did. I always do.
Damn.
Yeah, I become jaded.
What is there to miss in TV Off? Well, TV
Dude, there's
Off,
so many,
there's a little bit more.
There is. It's more than surface level, more than meets the eye. But
Kendrick, you tricky guy. You tricky guy. Yo, by the way, I wanted to mention something about Kendrick's album. Because I forget what my 3 songs that I would keep were. Do you remember what my 3 songs that I would keep were? Actually, I think I do remember. I think it was Reincarnated, Gloria, and I think it was the Heart Part 6. Or Heart Part 6. I think that's the 3. But
I real quick, I have not heard the last 20 seconds that you said because my computer likes to eat dicks on the side and it froze. So
Can't blame him.
Yeah. So you can kind of go back to saying what you were saying, so I know what's going on.
Okay, yeah. Do you remember the last 3 songs that I actually said, or the fuck, now I feel like I'm rehearsing.
They're hard.
Okay.
I get it.
Do you remember the 3 songs that I said I would keep on the Kendrick album when we did that keep 3, drop 3?
Vaguely. I know you said Reincarnated was one of them.
Reincarnated? Yeah.
You just got to do that. I knew you was going to do that. Did you say Man in the Garden was one?
So I think I did keep that. Upon listening to the album again, I would change it to Gloria, Heart Part 6, and Reincarnated. That would be the 3 for me. And we kind of screwed up. Man in the Garden is not where he was talking to the devil. That was actually Reincarnated on the 3rd verse.
Oh, it was the second half of the song. That's right.
Yes.
So
Man in the Garden had the One Mic by Nas type of rhythm too.
No, it wasn't the type of rhythm. It was the sample. Right?
It wasn't a sample. No.
See,
that was not a sample.
I'd have to go back and look. I'd have to go back.
It was just a very similar drum pattern. I don't think it was a sample, but I've never heard the bass sample for that Nas song.
Yeah, I maybe have to go look at the credits on that one to really know. But yeah, I got something to admit as well. Gloria was totally the song that I liked from the SZA feature, and the other one was not. So I had them mixed up.
Yeah, I think Luther is awful.
Yeah, I had them mixed up, and I kind of realized that actually as you were like going off of me why Gloria was the wrong one and about the song about the pen. I was like, wait a minute, this might be the song that I actually liked, but I didn't want to look like a dick and like an asshole, so I just kind of stuck to my guns. So there's my formal apologies for that one.
No, it's rare that I get an apology from Crypt, the great Crypt, with 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So
what's your deal with bringing that up? Twice.
What's your deal, man?
What is your problem, bro?
That song is a lot more of a rich listen upon listening to it the second time. The Gloria song, so fucking fire. Like the whole I put my hands around your waist thing. I was like, oh, that's fucking.
It's like you said, now that you know the twist at the end, you go back. It's like Pulp Fiction or like Fight Club. Like you go back and watch it.
I knew you'd said Fight Club. Yeah.
Yeah, you go back and watch it. It's like, oh, the twist was right in front of my face the whole time and I didn't know it. So that's what makes a good storytelling song /
I've never seen it.
Oh, go fuck yourself, dude. Sometimes you say things that just make me want to stop being your friend, and that's one of them.
Nah, but when it comes to reaction videos, it's definitely an advantage because now I have a lot of content that I could react to. Like I just reacted to Lord of the Rings trilogy for the first time, and those videos are great. You know what I mean? And they're gonna.
Dude, that probably took you 3 months. Those are long movies.
Took me 9 hours. I didn't edit them though. Shout outs to my editor, Josephine. Refused to call her Keita because that Keita is not her real name, and I just figured that out. So I'm gonna put her on blast.
Maybe she didn't want people to know her real name, but that's fine.
Oh, my bad.
Typically, when people go by aliases, there's a reason. But whatever.
Yeah, I know. I really wish I did that on the internet. I really wish I went by some kind of different alter ego or something. But
is now a bad time to say your name is Frederigo?
No. This was about to be a beautiful segue that you.
Here's the segue. Sorry, I ruined it.
Speaking of alter egos, Slim Shady is Eminem's alter ego. Now I delivered it with such lack of enthusiasm.
Yo, okay, let's rewind. Here we go. Start again.
Okay.
People go by aliases for a reason.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I went by an alias or a different alias on the internet like other people did. But speaking of different aliases and alter egos, this is already botched. Yeah,
Listen,
Eminem's alter ego, of course, is Slim Shady.
Oh, shit.
I appreciate it as a hype man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so Eminem.
The death of Slim Shady.
Yes, Joey just now finally listened to it after 5 months. I think this came out in July. So for everybody that's been dying to hear Joseph Nado's take on the death of Slim Shady, we're going to discuss it now. And I'm sure everybody's so not sick and tired of me talking about it, despite having 45 videos on the subject.
Yeah, so Yeah, so I was reluctant to listen to this because I haven't been a big fan of Eminem's approach to songs. I feel like he is really, which he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's Eminem, but I feel like he really has just been putting bars and did you catch that? Did you catch that? Putting that in the forefront rather than, you know, making sure it's like the proper flow for the song and just has a nice rhythm beat to it. And on this album too, I'll admit there's a lot of songs where I wasn't really bobbing my head to it because it wasn't flowing the way I think it should have been. You know what I mean? Like hearing Eminem on a DA got that dope beat was like, it was awkward. It was very awkward.
Which one was that one?
So I listened first of all, I want to say I listened to the Coup de Grace expanded Mourner's edition of the album. So I listened to the long version. Did you listen to all those songs?
Yeah, it was only 2 songs in a remix, right? It was Kyrie and Luca.
Oh, okay.
Like My Shit, and then the Fuel remix.
Yeah. Who's on Like My Shit? I need to talk to that person right now.
Oh, the yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you loved that, didn't you?
No.
Okay, good. I hated it so much.
Yeah was okay. The yeah part, sorta, not really. Listen, it sounded like a drunk fan won a sweepstakes to get in the studio with Eminem to record a hook on his song.
Dude, I don't even know if that guy was credited. I'm pretty sure that guy's not even credited on this song. Like, Em even knows, like, okay, let's move on from this shit.
Dude, that like my shit. She like my dick. She like my shit. Like, I was like, bro, what the hell? Like, this sounds like a drunk fan got in the studio.
God.
Or he was like, yo, no one's here to record this. Mr. Intern, the runner at the fucking studio, the guy that gets Jack in the Box for everybody. Can you record this really quick? We need this on the hook.
I got this fire thing in my head right here. Let me just lay it down for you. That's crazy.
But I don't know.
Who is
maybe
that
in the
feature?
right mood?
I reacted to that song and like I don't even know who the feature was. I'm fairly certain it wasn't credited. Stuart, look it up.
No. Yeah, no.
Technical difficulty.
I can't find none on that.
He didn't even try.
We don't know. We have to give Stuart the benefit of the doubt, okay? All right, yeah, I got buttons. I mean, Stuart's here. Performed. It only says performed by Eminem.
Dude, that guy is legit he is not credited. I'm telling you. Like, he doesn't want anybody. I bet Genius might say who's got it on there. But I wouldn't
want to be credited either.
It's not a good song, dude. And even Eminem's part, like, was some of my least favorite rapping on the whole album. So
yeah,
I get
it sounded it wasn't the right way to attack that beat.
The guy's name is 15 After. No idea who this guy is. 15 After is his name. It's all capitalized, one big word, spelled out 15 after.
He probably got 15,000 hate mail letters.
Dude, he's got 2,500 monthly listeners on Spotify.
Damn,
he's trying to get some dude to come up.
Boys and girls. Yeah, I'm saying it just goes to show, boys and girls, that just because you do a song with Eminem doesn't mean that you will find yourself in the glory of it all. All right, so Brand New Dance was fucked up. What the fuck is wrong with Eminem?
I told you, it's a song from Encore. It's a 2004 song.
It was still fucked up.
It was.
Why did he put it on here? I don't get it.
I mean, I still really can't answer that question for you, Joe.
And at the time when that song came out, I know that I would have been, or when it was supposed to come out, I would have been 13 years old. So at that time. Sorry. Boomer.
We have sound effects now. It's going to be so great moving forward.
We just can't abuse them. We cannot abuse them. Imagine if Mike Breen, who calls a lot of NBA games, was like, bang, bang, bang on every single shot, every layup, every free throw. It's got to
be timed correctly. Every free throw.
Exactly.
There's LeBron with a free bang.
It's got to be used sparingly. Okay, very important.
Yeah, and we can't set up jokes specifically for them. I get it. It's got to be natural.
Right. But around that time where this song was supposed to come out, I wonder if I would have had a more immature type of, response to it. Maybe because I'm older and I realize how fucked up it is for Brand New Dance. Did you do a music video for it?
No, he did not.
Okay, good.
Would have been crazy. But it certainly
been a good one.
is an early 2000s rap song when things were way less sensitive and that kind of stuff wasn't really too far out of the norm for a lot of rappers,
Right.
not just him. Like, that was during the Insane Clown Posse days. Like, that's tame compared to what some of the stuff they did.
Yeah. And I would also mention that I was a little annoyed when I was first listening to this album, like all the way through Antichrist. All the way up to Houdini, really, because that's when things start to change a little bit in the album. I was a little annoyed that, like, it seemed like he was really trying to push the envelope just for the sake of pushing the envelope. And it never seemed like that was really... You know what it was? I think it's because Eminem has come out and we've learned so much more about him over the years.
Mm-hmm.
When he first came out, we were just like, oh, this guy's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
But we love him for it. You know what I mean? But now that we've seen the more vulnerable side of him, it felt like he was just trying to appease that crowd and just be a dick on these songs to say cancelable shit just for the sake of doing it.
Dude, he is like, it's some of the most confusing stuff to me because he is like a very left-wing guy when it comes to like social relationships and just his political views in general. But then he has stuff like this, which is like cancel culture and stuff. And that's generally like a right-wing talking point. So he just confuses me a lot with some of the stuff that he puts out there.
But it does go with the theme, is what I was going to say. Because it's not really him, it's Slim Shady. You know? So, and I kind of get it. I guess this is him just airing out. I don't think we'll ever hear him talking about this type of shit anymore. I don't.
You don't?
I think
is
he's
Slim
done.
Shady just his crazy alt-right alter ego? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
it's just saying all the weird, fucked up shit in his head, and it's an excuse for him to say some of this stuff that he's thought about.
well, that's exactly what he said on Guilty Conscience too.
Yeah.
You know? So, which I don't think holds none of his sequel songs hold a candle to his originals. But
yeah. Yeah. I mean,
but yeah.
I liked Guilty Conscience too a lot, but it's a different
was
tone
interesting.
than the original. I feel like it's not the same tone, and not having Dr. Dre on it kind of hurt.
There you go.
So-
There you go. That makes it a lot more different. I think all the features were pretty good on the album. I liked my favorite beat might be Lucifer, I think.
Yes, it's Lucifer.
Yeah, that beat was pretty fire.
Like that twangy, like down.
Yeah, and it was kind of slow.
Yeah,
kind of slow a little bit. To me, it almost sounded, it's really not like this at all, but it almost sounded like a slow, chopped and screwed role model a little bit. Just a little bit.
I can see, like, tempo-wise, why you say that.
Yeah, I don't know why it gave me that vibe a little bit.
I love the chorus on that, too.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Sly Piper was dope on that, and White Gold's voice, I like it. I like it a lot, and he was on... Was he on 2 songs or was he on 1?
I think he was on 2.
Yeah, he was on Bad One. Bad One is probably one of my least favorite songs up there.
Yo, Joe, my fucking camera is frozen. So just keep talking. This is great.
Okay, your camera's frozen.
God, I hate this shit sometimes.
I wonder if it overheated or what.
Nah, it was during that.
Then we had...
God. Internal
some other
temperature
song.
high, allowed to cool. Fucking what
See?
the shit?
I knew it.
It's
I
been
knew
off
it.
all day. Well, we're just
It's a Sony?
Yeah, but it has plug-in power. It's not even on battery. It's so weird. I don't know if it's because my light is directly behind it and it's causing it to do some craziness.
That could be. I always have a fan blowing on my camera.
That would be smart on my end. Bro, come on.
Yeah.
Why? Why is this happening?
Because the camera's too hot.
Wow. Okay. Well, for the time being, I suppose we're just gonna see Joey's face on the podcast.
Oh, that's how we're gonna do it. Okay.
Yeah, that's just how we're gonna do it.
This is kind of my segment, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you talk. I'll interject with some thoughts, but it's Joey's thoughts on the album. You guys already know my thoughts.
I really wish I did react to Toby when it first came out. First, I think the song is pretty fire, to be honest. I mean, Baby Tron's hook is okay. I like this verse way more than his hook. Big Sean, I thought, popped off on it. And then Eminem, I thought, put a real nice bow tying it up at the end. That song was way better than I thought it would be. I think the hook was just kind of weak. Like, instead of getting bit by a spider, I got bit by a goat. Like, I don't know. That's like a weird image in my head. I just picture the goat, like, attacking
just
Toby
snarling,
Parker.
big bucktooth biting on somebody.
Exactly. It's not discreet at all. Because the whole thing about Peter Parker, I said Toby Parker, what the fuck? Peter Parker getting bit by the spider in Marvel is like, it was a very discreet thing and no one noticed it happen. They just saw the results of what happened. But a goat, if you get bit by a goat, I think people are going to notice that happened during a field trip. Just saying. Head honcho. Want to talk about that really quick with Easy Mill. I'm not the biggest Easy Mill fan. I don't know what he said in what's it called? I've
always called it tag along, but I feel like that's not right.
Yeah, it's not. But the Filipino language.
Yes. Don't call it Filipino. They get pissed.
So
they get pissed.
My editor is Filipino, all right? So I could say whatever I want. No, that's not true.
Wow.
She'll be like, fuck you. I'm out.
Chupacabra's not real.
But he got 8 on that song. Nothing against him. Nothing against him. It's Eminem. But I think Eminem devoured him in that second verse. He made me forget everything that spewed out of Easy Mill's mouth.
Wow.
And I think he was kind of out of his league on that song. It kind of reminded me of Jay-Z and Eminem in Renegade.
There you go. That's the song.
Yeah.
Man.
It gave me a little bit flashbacks, PTSD of that.
Yeah.
I also like Antichrist. I thought Antichrist was cool. There was surprisingly a lot of good songs that kind of made me go, ooh, mainly towards the middle of the album. And Houdini sounded better in the flow of the album.
Yes.
I will say that.
I agree.
When I first reacted to it, I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off, but fuck you. When Houdini,
it's your segment,
get your
fuck
camera
me, right?
Are you even on camera?
Nope.
Exactly. Get yourself a camera, then come talk to me.
This is some bullshit.
Houdini sounds way better in the flow of the album because I was already in tune with that kind of style. And I think it was a nice, like, uppity, upbeat track following Road Rage, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like it was a big tone switch there, and I think it really played off well. Because when I first reacted to Houdini, I was like, yeah, this is dope. Eminem's back. Oh shit, it's a play on the Without Me music video. Like, I was like, okay, I'm hyped about this. But I never went back and listened to that song again. Never.
Man, you didn't like that chorus?
No, I hate the bruh rhyme.
The bruh rhyme is not the best.
I hate it.
I hate
it.
I love the ode to
the
the Steve Miller Band. I heard that in the reaction and I like kind of geeked out a little bit because I grew up listening to like 70s, 80s rock, classic rock and stuff like that. So I heard that and I was like, this is super familiar. So I think that's maybe why that's like, what the fuck am I saying? Maybe that's why I like it more.
I listened to Steve Miller Band's Greatest Hits a lot, so I'm surprised I didn't pick up on that.
Is it on there?
I'm very surprised I didn't pick up on that. I don't know. Because Steve Miller Band, that's a fool to do. That's dirty work. That's
and like
Ricky, don't lose that number.
What?
Joker isn't by Steve Miller Band.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
That's their biggest song.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Stuart.
Dude,
right, cool. Let me see.
Oh my God.
Steve Miller Band.
Yes. Dude, you make me
Joker.
question everything. I swear, dude. You make me question everything that I know is 100% right.
I gotta use this for evil. I gotta go up to girls at the bar that have a ring on their finger and be like, she's like, I'm married. I'm like, I don't think you are. Like, wait, no, you're not.
Just
And
gaslight
like,
everybody into everything.
Yeah, do it really convincing. I hope I'm not an idiot here. Steve Miller Band.
You did this to me.
I got it confused.
With who?
Wait, Ricky, don't lose that number. I got confused with Steely Dan.
That's right. I just shit myself. Oh my god. Dude, you were saying these songs. I was like, I don't think I know that song. Steely
like
Dan.
4 of them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got Steely Dan confused, bro. This is like worse than when I got.
Dude, I know like one Steely Dan song.
This is terrible.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I used to listen to a lot of Steely Dan. Actually, it's the type of shit my dad was into.
Man, you did this to me last podcast with the Young Buck song, saying it had a feature. I was like, I don't think it does. He's like, no, it has one. I was like, oh yeah, you're right. And then Stuart looked it up, and
that's why the bio that you put for us on our TikTok. Make sure to follow us on our TikTok, by the way, if you're listening to this Papadoo podcast. The bio you put is just 2 white guys talking about rap with really bad takes.
I thought it was perfect.
Perfect.
By the way, my camera's back on now, so we're good. People aren't
great.
looking at you anymore. We'll
Good, because I want people to look at your face while you talk about the Juice Wrld album.
Oh, okay. So we're moving on from Eminem.
Yeah, I think so. Was there anything you wanted to ask me about?
I just want to ask you, what was your favorite song on the album? What was your least favorite song on the album? And what would you rate it out of 10?
Ooh, okay.
I know we just discussed not rating albums and how stupid we think it is, but I want you to do it anyway.
No, I could do it. Okay, so
let's go least favorite song first.
Song on the
right.
Least favorite song. Least favorite song. I don't think it's like my shit. But it's probably is like my shit.
It's hard to really even count that. Let's not do bonus tracks.
Oh. No bonus track. Oh, that makes it
standard track.
Okay. Least favorite. You know what? Woo! Okay. My least favorite one is Temporary.
I can see it. It's you got to be in a certain mood to listen to a song like that, and it's really a one-time listen.
Yes, it is a one-time listen. I love the message. It feels weird to say I love the concept because it's fucked up, but and this is coming from somebody who has a kid of their own now. You know what I mean? So you would think it would hit me a little bit different, but
Joey's just a cold, heartless bitch.
Make sure to include that in the bio now too. A YouTuber with 1 million subscribers and
Jesus,
a cold, heartless bitch.
What is your
deal? Anyways, I need people to know. No, yeah, but it didn't sound like a song to me. This is one where I feel like Eminem didn't know how to flow on the fucking song the right way. I mean, what he was saying to Haley, I think, was more important. Well, it was, but more important than the actual flow of the song and sounding rhythmically pleasing to the listener.
I get it.
And I don't even think the hook was that great either.
Wow. That's a bold one. I love the hook. I think it's one of her best ones. But all right, go to your favorite song now.
Favorite song is
I don't think that's on the album.
I would feel weird saying Toby just because I really like Big Sean. Big Sean's voice makes me go, ooh.
Yeah.
But, Antichrist is probably up there. And, it's the longest song. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's because it's got the bizarre thing at the end. You remember that?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. I knew it right away, too. I knew it was bizarre right away when I heard it.
Yeah.
Bizarre, I mean, his verse is whatever to me. I mean, I've never been a big Bizarre fan.
If you take that verse seriously, you're listening to the wrong album, I feel like.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. I mean, I do like Bizarre's solo song on that D12 World album, Just Like You.
I'd have to go back and listen to that.
Or Just Like Me. I wanna be just like you when I grow up, just like you. And then, of course, he's talking to these kids about how you shouldn't be anything like me. But yeah, I think Antichrist is. I remember that hook really sticking with me, and I think the bars were hitting me for me too, and like everything just kind of clicked for me with that song. So I'm gonna say Antichrist for now. I did like Road Rage too, but.
Wow,
I think
that's crazy.
Yeah. What, you didn't like Road Rage
Dude,
that much?
I fucking hated Road Rage. It's my least favorite song on the album.
Yeah, these are like just looking at the track list and just remembering like what I was like really vibing to. Those are probably the two. I did like Evil too.
Yeah,
I liked Evil. You know what? Evil is. This is hard. I wasn't prepared for this question.
Sorry.
It's such an out of the ordinary question when you're talking about an album. What's your favorite song?
Yes, nobody ever thinks about that question.
I kind of want to go with Evil now. I kind of want to go with Evil.
That's definitely like a Bad Meets Evil vibe, and it sounds
and I
so
like
good.
the hook. I like his writing
so
on the
simple,
hook.
but just
yes, people,
so
evil. Like I don't know. It just cerebral. It fucking worked. It fucking worked all the way around. I'm gonna go with Evil, especially coming off a Brand New Dance. I was like, okay, this is fucking stupid. And then Evil comes on. I'm like, oh, okay. So that whole stretch from Evil to Antichrist, I thought was really dope.
Yeah, it's like is Fuel in that stretch?
It is. Yeah,
it is.
It's right after Antichrist. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Fuel,
JID
Lucifer,
went off.
Antichrist, Evil. Like that 4-song run, I thought was incredible.
What did you think about Easy Mill? And the we won't make this a short. Don't worry. But what did you think about Easy Mill? And,
Head Honcho was my second least favorite song on the album. I just did not like it. I couldn't vibe to it. And like I'm happy as shit for Easy Mill because he came up sort of in the YouTube scene, like kind of on the outskirts of it, looking in. And he was always, kind of dealt with label stuff. But I remember there for like a 6-month time period, maybe a lot of the guys that we were hanging out with were reacting to him, and their videos were blowing up whenever they were reacting to him, and he was showing love to him, and he did a couple songs with some YouTube reactors. So like, I'm always gonna be super ecstatic for him because he came from a similar situation like we did. But as far as his like actual rapping, he sounds like he raps through his teeth a lot, and like he doesn't open his mouth a lot. And that I talked about that with Kendrick. That's a style that I don't like, and so just that overall
That's just a
style.
Personal preference. Just a personal preference for you.
Yeah,
gotcha.
And I was really looking forward to it because I said in my album prediction that I thought it would be one of the better songs, and then it turned out to be a letdown for me.
Yeah, I hear it. All right, overall rating for this album. There's probably a more calculated way I could do this by like, I feel like that's the best way to rate an album is, like get an average, like rate every single song individually and then do an average. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to do that.
Too much time.
I'm going to give this
Ba-bum.
album
Ba-bum.
by Eminem. Ooh, the more I think about it, the lower the number is getting.
Oh my God.
Just going. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10.
Okay, that's fair, I feel like.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 just because there's a lot of times on this album that takes me out of the moment a little bit, and Eminem just sounds a little too dead for me, and just sounds like the flow wasn't the priority over the bars, and some bars were just eye rollers. There was a lot of eye roller bars on this album.
He's trying. I know that he does a lot of like in your face double entendres, and a lot of people don't like that, so I understand.
Yeah.
I think I said I can't remember the track list off the top of my head, but I know like if you cut off the last 4 songs, I think it was, I thought it was a much better album. I thought it dragged on a lot. Right at Toby, I didn't care for Toby all that much, but like from Toby on, I think is when I started to lose it on my end.
Toby sounds way left field from everything else on the album.
Oh yeah, I think I said after Guilty Conscience 2 is when I wanted the album to end.
I like that.
Yeah, that's
like
when I
that.
wanted it to stop.
I think that's when it's a lot more killer, less filler type philosophy there. Yeah, I'm with you on that. That would have made the album a lot better.
Wow.
For sure.
You fucking agree with me on something. This is crazy.
I do. I think you're 100% right. I think that's an amazing take by you. It's no wonder why you have 1 million subscribers.
Shut the fuck up, dude. This is a horrible segment. I'm not posting this. Joey and I never agree on anything musically related at all. This is why we host a podcast together, to have different viewpoints. This is crazy. So where would you put it in like his discography?
Oh God.
I hate to keep dragging this segment on. I wanted to pick your brain about this stuff.
Yeah, it's okay. Because I used to be a huge Eminem fan. Like I was listening on drop night and everything like that. Yeah. But after
this is the segment that
is where I got lost. Kamikaze. That's where I was like,
yeah. That noise.
Go back on drugs, you asshole.
Jesus. Dude. That's crazy. Just diabolical.
I'm just kidding. God, speaking of never mind. That would be the worst segue ever.
Yeah, I know where you're going. Don't say it. Finish this.
No, because Eminem rapped about how you shouldn't take drugs on Juice WRLD's album.
On Lace It, yes.
Yes. Okay.
There's the segue that Joey
really
was gonna fucking say.
Yeah, I don't know where to rank it. I would have to look at a list of his albums right now. But I feel like I like it more than Music to Be Murdered By.
Yeah.
So
I did too.
It's probably got to be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I think I had at number 5 is where I put it, I believe.
Personally, I think I like this better than Recovery because Recovery didn't have a lot of character to it like this did.
This is straight commercial hits.
Yeah, exactly. And it was very mature, and I wasn't ready for a mature Eminem.
I wonder if that would do better. And where are you going? Joey's gone. No, I don't want to.
Where are you going? Wait, how did you know I left?
I can see you on my screen.
Oh. Yeah, just turn on the light.
Yeah, so try not to masturbate this episode. Anyway.
I've been watched this whole time. I had no idea. But I forgot I was sharing my screen so that way you can hear fucking Stewart's dumbass.
Oh, come on, man.
All right. Are you laughing?
I am. I was.
Oh, okay. That was good. That was good.
So great, man. It's like one big party up in here.
And the party never ends.
Party never ends. Juice WRLD album.
I cannot wait to hear Crypt talk about Juice WRLD's album. Not only a Juice WRLD album, but a Juice WRLD album that he didn't even approve to go out, as far as I know. Yeah. So it's almost like, hey, why the fuck are you showing these songs? I didn't want that out there. But I have a lot of comments about that, and I would love to hear your comments about this.
This is crazy.
This is going to be great.
Joey has
I'm writing
notes.
down stuff.
Okay,
I'm writing down stuff.
I was like, I don't have notes. I've listened to the album twice, and
wow,
I can tell you, I don't know the names of any of the songs off the top of my head because I listened to it once while I was driving, and I listened to it again today while I was running on the treadmill and while I was in the sauna at the gym. And so,
I'm not run from the album.
Yeah, so I'm not looking at the track list or anything on my phone. I'm just listening.
All right, I have the track list pulled up, but
dude, I hated it. I felt so sad listening to this album. I thought it was almost unlistenable.
Wow, man,
and that is not on Juice at all. Like, I mean, it kind of is, but like, it's hard to explain because to me, almost like this is like a Frankenstein freestyle album to me. It was very clear that the majority of these songs were him freestyling, and like he's just kind of. There's a whole lot of drug references. There's a whole lot of like very scary foreshadowing in this. Like, he talks about dying and overdosing and like dying on a plane, like very vividly talking about it. And it's kind of scary listening to it. And I don't know, dude, it was just chopped together. And some of it just sounded so, it didn't even sound like he was trying to rap over the beat that they gave him. They just, they blank filled it later. And I even wonder if there's some AI on this in certain points. And that's where it really crosses the line. Yeah.
I was listening really hard for that because, sometimes you could hear that little like
a
sizzle
twitch
in the voice or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something wrong with the pitch or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if
not.
I didn't hear any that like stood out to me, but like I know it's certainly a possibility, especially for an artist as big as he is. And it's just like you said, I don't think he would have approved for this to come out. Is this his third posthumous album? Second? It's either the second or third.
I thought it
it's
was his second. I thought it was the second.
Yeah, I can't remember. I know it's at least his second. I think it's his third. Because I don't remember. But my thoughts are I hated the album.
Oh, I guess it is his third. You're right. Damn.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. Jeez.
And a lot of the same topics. Didn't care for the production all that much. There wasn't a single standout song for me. Sometimes in albums that I don't like, there's at least one song that I can go back and listen to and be like, okay, that's the song. There was not a single one of those for me on this. And there's an Eminem feature on it. And me as like a huge Eminem fan, like even that song, I'm just like, I'm not going to go back and listen to it.
Did you like his verse on that?
It was a cool concept, I guess. But still, like Juice is rapping about doing drugs, and then M's like, I'm not telling you not to do drugs, but if you do it, be careful while you do the drugs because it's taking away all these people in life.
Yeah.
But that's another thing, dude, is like, I mean, he died from an overdose, and this album is full of him still like rapping about all this like promotion of drugs. Like, you figured the people putting this stuff out might tone that down a little bit and be like people are still going to kind of idolize that, you feel? Like,
yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
Like, I think there's a song called Oxycodone at the end.
Yeah.
And like, that's when it was like, really, it's like, man, this is just sad. This breaks my heart almost.
But Juice did mainly talk about that, though.
He did.
And depression.
Yeah.
He talked about those things a lot in his music. So I don't think you could really avoid that unless you do use AI. Have this motherfucker talking about water in his garden and shit. But I would say, bro, I'm very disappointed as well because when I saw Best Friend with Fallout Boy,
yeah,
really?
Dude, I forgot about that.
This is about to be the best one. It's probably the worst song on the album.
Yeah,
it's
not fun. It's not a fun listen at all.
No.
I feel weird saying this stuff, man. I don't even like talking about it, honestly. Like, I was listening to this album and I legit debated on even discussing it because it borderline feels disrespectful, but at the same time, like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to him. I'm being disrespectful to the people that put this out and like his team that is like clearly trying to make more money off of this.
Yeah. I agree, and because that's why I never really reacted. I mean, everybody has their own prerogative on this, but I choose not to react to deceased artists, just because I feel like I'm capitalizing on the hype of somebody's death. But there's a lot of different ways to look at that, because... Did I say the hype of someone? Well, yeah. You get what I'm saying,
I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying.
Like, Mac Miller has an album coming out, I think, called Balloons soon or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to react to that. Or if I do, it won't be a monetized video. I'll put it like that. I think that's the biggest thing. It's just, but at the same time, I have so many conflicting looks at this.
I agree.
I have so many conflicting looks at this because even the label putting this album out, I have conflicting views on it because I think, first of all, I like the album way more than you did. Let me put that out there.
Okay.
I like the album way more than you did. I think I listen to this type of music more than you.
You do.
or at least I have a liking to it because it kind of plays into the style that I play with sometimes with my own songs, where I just boost up that auto tune and just try to get as melodic and just get the catchiest melody flow as possible going on it. We know Juice Wrld could rap his ass off, but when he does these type of songs, he usually just sings about depression and his drug usage. Unfortunately, it's kind of always been that way. His love songs are probably, or his heartbreak songs are my favorite ones. Like Robbery is my favorite
Robbery's
one by him.
Incredible.
But listen, like you listen to that, like the vocal ability in that song and the pain in his voice, it was on another level.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
as
like
opposed to these that sound like demos.
Yeah. They 100% sound like demos.
Right.
It sounds like he was laying down an idea to revisit it later to polish.
Right. But it's amazing to me that he had these songs in the vault. I think that's just amazing. I mean, no disrespect when I say this. I'm getting outworked by a guy that's dead. Yeah. Okay. I think this guy is amazing.
Has it been 5 years?
It must be because Legends Never Die came out in 2020. So yeah, it's 2019. Probably.
I think it was crazy. Like December 2019, I believe, around that time.
I can't believe it's been 5 years. I mean, I'm not going to lie and say that I was the biggest Juice Wrld fan when he was alive. Unfortunately, I'm one of those people that realized how dope he was afterwards. But as somebody who writes songs and knows how hard it is to write one good song, that's what amazed me about this album. I was like, damn, this never even came out. He just had these just in the vault. But yeah, I thought the album started off really weak with Misfit. I was like, okay, I think it goes with his brand, but not that branding is important at this point, obviously. But
that was the song that immediately let me know this album would be a freestyle album, by the way.
Yeah, I get it. It was very sloppy. That song was very sloppy. I thought Insecure was kind of cool with Nicki Minaj. I usually hate when Nicki Minaj sings, but I think she sounded really good.
Yeah, I agree.
And then Lace It, I liked Lace It. That shit got 94 million plays on Spotify. God damn.
Yeah, it was a single.
Oh, okay. Empty out your pot. Well, that makes Eminem's verse even doper to me, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's been out for over a year now, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm out.
You missed it.
I did. I thought KTM, Drip, and Empty Out Your Pockets were probably my favorite ones on there. I thought those flowed really nice. They sounded like Nick Mira beats. I don't know if they were. Yeah. KTM, Drip was. I know it right away when I hear those 808s, claps, and pianos. Yep. Empty Out Your Pockets, Nick Mira. KTM, Drip, Nick Mira. He was the one that was producing a lot of Juice's shit from the beginning. So that 1-2 punch, I felt it. Those songs sounded way more in sync than other songs. The Goodbye by the Kid Laroi. What the fuck was that doing on this album?
It was like a tribute, but it was a weird tribute. Like
it was very auto-tuned out, which I'm not opposed to auto-tune, obviously. But yeah, what do you think about that one?
I thought it was I like remember it, but I remember looking down and like trying to see who the artist was because I don't listen to Kid Laroi a lot either. And I saw that it was a Kid Laroi and like it didn't even say Juice Wrld was on the song. And I think it was right after like a little concert skit because the concert skits were bled throughout the album too. So I thought it was part of a skit. Moving on. But I thought it was I don't know. I'm indifferent by it. I thought it sounded okay.
Got it. Okay. But yeah, I don't know, man. I gotta be honest about the artwork. I kind of like it, to be honest. Yeah, the cover art. But I mean, it looks very, psychedelic or whatever, and it's. I mean, Juice Wrld does look kind of crazy on there, but I like the whole concept of the party never ends. I like that message. Like, it's almost like the legend lives on type thing.
Yeah.
And I like that. I think the artwork is appropriate for the concepts he talks about on the album. Of course, going back to the main point that I wanted to make of this whole segment was what or whether the label is like just clearly just trying to make money off this album is one thing that will never stop. That party will never end in the music industry.
No.
In entertainment industry. I mean, obviously capital is always going to be number one in these people's minds. But it is a disservice to the artist in a way to never let what they worked on be shown to the world. So
yeah,
that's where I would
it's a weird yin and yang. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think about it myself, like if God forbid I were to die tonight, have a heart attack in my sleep, like I would want my family to do whatever they can with my music to try to set themselves up. Because like that's my main goal anyway, is to try to take care of my family with some of the stuff that I'm doing. So like
right.
on the one hand, sure, it's not polished music and I would never put it out myself, but the circumstances change. And like, I know a lot of more people are going to be looking at my name after I pass away. So why not try to put it out there to get a little bit left off of me while I'm gone? So it's just a weird conundrum, but at the same time, it's Juice Wrld. Like he's way bigger than I am. So there's money to be, that's already been distributed, I feel like, from other stuff. And this to be his third posthumous album, it's definitely milking it at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
a good point. The fact that it's the third one, that's a...
Yeah, I can understand one. I can understand one posthumous album with 20 songs, and it's like the rest of their stuff, you polish it up as best as you can and be done with it. But when you drag it out like this...
Tupac have?
Like fucking 4? He had a lot.
Did he? I know Eminem had his hand in a couple of them. He was he led the production.
Yeah.
In Ghetto Gospel, I think was the one where he produced a lot of them.
We'd have to go back and look. That was early days.
Yeah.
But that's back to what you were saying. Like that party will never die in hip hop. It's been around for 30 years since Tupac died. Like they've always done this, releasing posthumous stuff to get every ounce of money they can out of their artists.
Even Biggie had what, 3 main albums, and one of them was after he was gone.
Eminem was on one of those too.
There you go. This is not a new party.
Not.
Anyways, I think we're ready to talk about one more thing when it comes to labels before we get into the fun and games on this podcast, which I'm excited because you came with some pretty cool ideas.
I did. It's a fun segment.
Yeah. But before we do that, let's just quickly talk about this whole Drake situation and how people are not happy with his decision of taking things to the lawsuit route, taking the lawsuit route right now with Kendrick Lamar, or more specifically the label that dropped Not Like Us, which I guess is, am I tripping? Is it Drake's label? Universal?
It's the copyright holders. They're not the label.
Got it. Okay.
Because I think Drake is Drake with Interscope. I can't remember. It's the copyright holder. It's not the label.
Stuart, can you look that up really quick? All right.
A little delayed.
I gotta get I gotta get quick. He was texting.
Yeah,
Stuart was texting.
He was eating. He had stuff in his mouth. He didn't want to be rude.
What label is Drake on?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Joey's Googling. Does it say? I mean, is OVO the label? That's the thing. OVO. It's his label.
OVO. Yeah.
So his label is under UMG as a copyright holder.
Okay.
And it's the same with Kendrick, who is with PG Lang. But is that with Interscope? Like, do one of these major labels own OVO? Do they own PG Lang?
You know what?
Because he used to be TDE, and he's not with TDE anymore.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, there's so much jargon in rap. Like, I can just imagine somebody that's here that has no fucking idea what the hell we're talking about. We're just saying more acronyms, probably getting them all mixed up again.
GMC. GNX,
anyway,
GMC.
So
it's all the same thing.
Drake is, the rumor floating around is that Drake is suing UMG for inflating streams for Not Like Us to make it more popular. Is that the gist?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, well, he's what he's doing is the first step, which is to I guess do like a what you call it? Trying to find out information or trying to find out if there's any
An
evidence
investigation.
to this.
Is that the word?
Investigation. There you go. There you go.
Big
It's,
words hurt Joey's brain sometimes.
Yeah, there's more. It's more. There's a better term for it.
Okay.
I don't think it's literally called an investigation, but basically trying to get his ducks in a row first and find out if there is any blank to this, legitimacy to this.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah, I've seen screenshots where, like, if you type in Drake on Spotify, the 4th or 5th song is Not Like Us. So, like, there's a lot of key tags associated with his name, and I think that's one of the big things he's not too happy about.
Hey, man. Payola, though. So this is called payola, for anybody that doesn't know.
Yeah.
And that's when you basically pay off a, well, it originated with radio, right?
Yeah.
You would pay off the radio to play your song. That's a no-no. That's not allowed. You're not supposed to do that. Whenever, you would DM a DJ at a radio station asking them how much it is to get a spin or something like that, they would get very defensive. And how would I know? It happened to me at my local radio station when I was trying to get my shit played. And I'm glad it didn't get played because back then that shit was trash. Aside from that, though, this is nothing new. This is another party that never ends. Okay.
Yeah.
Payola has always happened. It just when it happens at this scale and it tags along with the whole defamation case, which is the second part to this whole thing.
Which is crazy.
This is where it gets interesting to me, though, because I am in probably the minority here where I say, no, I mean, Drake has the right to fight this and carry out a defamation case if he feels like he really has a case. If it could be proved that all the shit that Kendrick was saying wasn't true, I mean, this is like really detrimental to Drake's career, like saying he's a sex offender and hangs out with sex offenders and stuff. To me, I personally believe that like maybe one person in OVO is legitimately like a sex offender or whatever, and then it just got blown out of proportion.
Which is the internet. That happens.
Claims. Right. And that's how I feel. I don't know. I haven't looked into all this. So if anybody else has sources on this, then you feel free to educate me on the comments on Spotify. I'm glad I could say that now. But
that's crazy. So here's my thing is...
That's how I feel about justice. I want justice.
I understand that, but Drake would 1,000,000% lose the defamation lawsuit. For one, it's art. Eminem has been through this many years. He's been in the courtroom several times over this, has won every single case, except for the one about his mother, because that was direct. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. Name one line in Not Like Us that is calling Drake a pedophile.
What? Because he dances around the concept? The
exactly.
whole song?
Exactly.
Is that what you're saying?
That's the whole point that they're going to make. And I was thinking about this today whenever I was at the gym. Is like, it's weird that we're even talking about this because it wasn't pre-planned. But, like he says, certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Like that's a big one that everybody goes to. Certified Lover Boy was just the name of the album. There's a bunch of people on that album. He didn't say Drake is a pedophile. Drake likes fucking girls that are under 13. Like, if he comes out and says that, then you got a case. But, like, trying to strike a chord, probably A minor. Like, it's a double entendre. There's obviously one meaning. He'd be like, no, I'm not meaning it that way. That's just how people took it. It's all subjective stuff. And that's 100% the route that they're going to go. Yeah,
I've never watched a court case before, but this is one I would
have
to watch just for the bar breakdown.
Imagine lawyers just breaking them down. That'd be crazy. Or Kendrick up there on the stand like Lil Wayne back in those depositions.
That'd be crazy. That would be entertaining.
It would be the quickest case ever. He 100% would lose that in an hour.
Well, you're smarter than me to figure that out, because to me, I was like, if there's a way that Drake could get around this and it's proved that none of this is true, first of all, I'll be happy about it. I don't want Drake to be a fucking pedophile, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want that at all. But I think defamation, I don't know, it's something that's always kind of pissed me off, like with everybody trying to cancel Mr. Beast recently. You know what I mean? For all the shit that he was accused of and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It always makes me mad when somebody is just trying to take an inch and go a mile with it, with like dirt on somebody. And
dude, I'm with you. Like, I don't want Drake to be a pedophile. I think it's fucked up that is the narrative going around. But like the legality side of it, there's no chance in hell he wins that lawsuit.
Gotcha.
Now,
that's a whole different game.
That's the defamation part. Now, the part about like UMG inflating the streams or the labels inflating the streams, that is 100% a real thing. And he has a case for that for sure. And it takes 10 minutes to look that up.
Right.
And like, here's another thing though, is like, if there's an artist that you like that is on a main label, like OVO, or just, I don't know, think of any main label ever, those streams are always inflated. Like, those labels are not going to let their artists completely crash and fail. They're going to do something to push, last minute, they're going to toss in 1,000 album buys to push them over 10,000 album sales or something like that. They're going to get them closer to that number so they don't look like a failure.
I mean, look at K-pop labels, man. They something fishy is happening with like K-pop artists with their numbers, because that should be looking crazy just so they could be on the same playing field with each other. So I don't know. Hopefully this doesn't like result in like a snowball case of like everybody getting cracked down, because I don't really care. I don't care if certain labels are like inflating numbers and stuff like that. I can see why Drake is worried about it now, because it's really like a defamation to his character. But I don't know, bro. It's interesting to see how this will play out. I see everybody, you know, saying Drake is a sore loser because of all this. I get it. I get that. But you know, if it's piggybacking off the defamation case, then I kind of support it, to be honest, to look into this.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because you got people in the club screaming that Drake is a pedophile.
It's crazy.
Like,
dude,
that's a problem.
I am so excited for the Super Bowl. You have no idea. I want to know what the hell is going to happen at that halftime show. Because Not Like Us has to get played. So, like, is he going to play that part? Is he going to just not say anything and let the entire fucking Superdome say that shit, or wherever the hell they're playing? Yeah, they're playing at the Superdome. Right?
Oh, they're in New Orleans. Oh, yeah. That was the whole point of the whole Wayne thing. Yeah.
Like, that's going to be crazy. But circling back to the paid stream stuff, like, if you go on Apple Music or go on Spotify and it shows, like, I don't know, like Kendrick Lamar just released a new album, like it's the top thing, or Drake just released a new album, it's the top thing. That is paid promotion from the label to get that up there. Like, they don't just fucking do that out of the kindness of their heart. That is paid promotion to get that up there, and that's inflating a stream. Like, that is, it's a way of inflating a stream. Now, there are also bot inflated streams where they send them to some place out in fucking Wu-Tang, and there's 100 fucking iPads in a room with VPNs that change every 10 seconds streaming the songs. Those are things. But yeah, every artist that you know of that's on a main label pays to get their music out there.
Yeah, for sure. But this is a whole different level. Now, so that song did blow up really quick for an image song. Well, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
It's a crazy time in hip hop, but there's some fishiness around it for sure.
And I missed it. And that's why this podcast is now my way of trying to get accepted back into the hip hop community.
It's like, too late,
guys,
bro.
I still care about hip hop. Listen, out of here, anime guy.
I was there during all of it. They all hate me, so it's fine.
Yeah, that was great. Did you actually like that song, that Go Go Loser Ranger song?
No, I didn't even know a fucking word that was being said. I was just letting you know that I was there.
I wasn't expecting a bar breakdown on the Japanese song.
Yeah, bro, that
shine vibe.
Like that, the words being said were crazy.
Just stop. Awful.
All
right.
Speaking of
games.
That's
a smooth segue.
All right. So we got 3 different games. Hold on. This is going to be, I'm going to call this the TikTok segment. TikTok! I'm going to make a special song for that later on down the line. So we have 3 games that we're going to play today. And if you're seeing this on TikTok, you should watch the full podcast. It has nothing to do with what we're about to do right now. So the first game that we're playing is how many words to guess the rapper. So, I'm going to have a rapper. I'm going to put it up on screen right now in editing. I'm going to give Joey up to 20 words to try to guess who this rapper is. Okay?
Fork.
That's no. What? You have to guess the rapper. I'm saying the words. See, we're already. This is a bad idea. Thanks for watching the Papa Do podcast. Papa Do.
That was a good Papa Do, by the way.
I still got
Sounded
it.
like the original.
So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna give him random words that are associated with this rapper. He has no idea who it is, but he's got to figure out who this rapper is based on these words. He's got 20 guesses to try to get it. Are you ready, Joseph?
Let's do it. So I just got to say a rapper every time.
Yeah. Just got to say a rapper every time.
Okay.
You ready?
Do I know 20 rappers? All right.
I hope so. All right. Here we go. The first word is red.
Crypt.
You got... No, it's not me. All right. Second word, football.
The fuck? Football?
Yep.
Did Arnold rap in Hey Arnold? I don't think he did. Wait.
Football head?
Football.
Red football. The words compound. They are all related.
Skin. No, wait. Skin.
Are you having a stroke?
Oh! It's Tech 9.
It's Tech 9. Holy shit! You got it in 2 words. Let's go. Let's go.
I
you got it in
so
2
far
words.
behind.
How did you just have that big of a revelation
from Hey
in
Arnold
15 seconds?
From Hey Arnold to Tech 9. It was just logic, bro. It was like,
Man.
It was not Hey Arnold. It's obviously Tech 9.
That's crazy. Well, I was
red football.
I was gonna say
I thought
rock.
Of red football teams like the Chiefs.
Yeah, I was eventually gonna say rock, strange, Midwest, chop.
Okay, then it would have got.
Yeah, it got progressively easier. Yeah. So that is that game. That is guess the rapper in 20 words or whatever the hell I'm gonna call that series. How many words to guess the rapper? That is that series right there. So if you guys like this series, comment, let us know. And we'll continue that one. I mean, maybe I'll do it.
So are we just doing beta today?
Beta.
With these?
Sure.
Okay, cool. I
I think that could be a fun series. I'll chop it up pretty good.
So.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm pretty proud of myself, bro, that I got that. Okay. I was hoping it wouldn't be a rapper that's like one of your favorites, but that's okay. Hello?
Oh.
Hello? I
missed all that. Missed all that.
Bro, I was sitting here like, hello?
I'm glad my stuff overheated again. My camera's fine, but my my interface froze up. I'm having difficulties today. Yeah, I'm having difficulties today.
This shit is crazy.
What was the last thing you heard me say?
Have fun editing this.
I'm not cutting any of it out.
I don't know, but I said I was hoping it wouldn't be a one of your favorite rappers in this, but that's okay. We'll make it trickier as we go on.
In the guess the rapper in 1 minute one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, so this next one is going to be guess the rapper in 1 minute. Joey can only ask me yes or no questions. He has 1 minute to try to get the answer. And we will begin in 3, 2. I'll try my best to answer these. Some of these, I might not even know the answer to some of these questions, but all right, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Is it a guy? Wait, is it a
guy? Yes or no? Yes.
Is he black?
Yes.
That doesn't narrow it down at all. Is he from the East Coast?
Yes.
Is he from New York?
Yes. This is going somewhere fast.
Is it Nas?
No.
Okay. What's that? 5? Was he part of a rap group?
Yes.
Was he? Why did you say it like that? What was he? Did he lose weight?
Yes.
Recently. Is it
not recently?
Joe?
No, not recently. No.
Oh,
You got 9 seconds.
Is
Those aren't rappers. Name a fucking rapper. Last guess. Damn, that went by fast. Name a rapper.
I said big
Name
guy.
a rapper.
Papoose.
Papoose. No, the answer was 50 Cent.
Those are some bad questions.
Does that make you
Those were
feel
horrible.
fucking dumb?
Those were horrible questions.
You narrowed it down to the fucking city that the rapper was from. You had it.
Well, okay.
You
In my
freaked
defense,
out.
there's a lot of rappers.
I know, but you freaked out.
I did.
You freaked out. You had it, and like rap group, like G Unit, technically, like Aftermath, technically.
No, that's definitely a rap group. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
It's
Those
just
are
known
fair
for his
answers.
solo stuff. But so that is
that's
Guess
right.
the Rapper in 1 minute. Let me know if you guys like that.
That
segment.
was anxiety inducing.
That was crazy. That 1 minute went
How
by
was that
so
a
fast.
minute? Jesus.
So
yes.
fast. That was, dude, I thought a minute would be way too long. I was debating doing 30 seconds, but man, you asked fucking
We
4
might have
questions.
to do 90. We might have to do 90
Nah,
seconds.
it's a minute. It's a minute. You just got to get quicker with it. Maybe I can do one right now. You want to try that?
We could try. Don't expect me to be a good host at this because you kind of sprung this on me.
Okay.
All right, I got to think of a rapper.
Just one rapper.
Okay, it's a okay. But I don't want it to. No, I'll do this. It's fine. We're just having fun. We're having a good time. All
Are you
right.
doing the timer or am I?
Yeah, I will because I had no way to look at the clock, which made it even more
Okay.
fucking scary. 3, 2,
Oh, God.
1,
This
go.
is inducing. Is it a guy?
Yes.
Is he black?
Yeah.
Is he mixed?
I don't know.
Quicker
But
answers,
you-
Joe.
I don't know.
What the fuck do you mean you don't know?
Sorta.
Is he Midwest?
No.
East Coast?
Yes.
New York?
No.
Philadelphia?
No. How many
it Meek
questions
Mill?
is that? No.
It's not 20 questions. You just got to answer in a minute.
Oh, okay.
You dick. Okay. Is it T.I.? That's not East Coast. Fucking
No.
shit. Was he in a rap group?
20 seconds left. No.
Did he have a #1 album?
Yeah.
Is he super well known?
Yeah.
Is he an actor now?
No.
Is it Common?
No. 5,
Is it Ludacris? He
3,
said no actors.
2.
Do they have
1.
braids?
Yeah. No. Time's up.
Oh, man.
I wonder how many of those I answered wrong.
You were super slow in your responses. I'm over here freaking out, and you're just like, I don't know. He might be from New York. It's like, bro, I have 60 seconds. You can't take up 7 of my seconds by answering this fucking question.
You should have asked another question then. Well, I was thinking
I
about
needed
the
an
answer
answer
for
to
that
the other
question.
one. That was supposed to help me in my fucking narrowing down of my questions.
It was J. Cole.
You didn't. Okay, I was supposed to give one last guess. I wasn't going to say J. Cole, though. He is mixed, by the way.
He is. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I said kinda.
What do you mean, kinda?
He's
It's like his fucking great-great-grandfather was white. Everyone else's family's black. So, yeah, he's got like fucking 7% black in him.
That's good.
Or
That's good.
7%
That's funny.
white.
That's good that you thought that on the
Man.
fly. Yeah, how do you, like, you're smart. You're a smart guy.
I'm not. Well,
Did he have a #1 album?
he did not.
Whoa! I feel like Forrest.
I don't.
Shit out of my
What
mind.
the hell is happening? This episode is crazy.
I knocked the shit out of my mic.
I don't think he had a #1 album, unless the
I thought
fall
Forest
off,
Hills Drive might
or
have
not
been.
fall off, unless Shit, what was the one he dropped last year? Was it Fall Off?
No.
What did he drop last year?
I thought it was like something that had to do with sports. I mean, like most of his albums.
Might Delete Later. That's what it was.
Oh, right. That wasn't number one.
No. So I don't think he's got a number one album.
But I know that Forest Hills Drive went like stupid platinum, though.
Yeah, often no features.
First week sales, 353,000 copies.
That's crazy. That's more than Kendrick just
Are
did.
you sneezing?
Yes, that's my sneeze. Leave me alone.
What the fuck was that?
A sneeze. We just went over this.
Okay. Well, you know, it doesn't help that we don't know shit about hip-hop.
He's got one number
okay.
one hit. What was the number one hit? First Person Shooter. That was his first number one hit. So no, he doesn't have a number one album.
That doesn't count. That's Drake's song.
They're collaborators on the song.
Oh, okay. Well, good for him. I mean, it's not like I haven't done that before to boost my career, collabing with other people. Just like that time I did an album with Crypt, who I don't know if you guys know this, but he has 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So.
2 albums with Crypt, by the way, dickhead.
2. That's right. Bro, you have no idea the excitement that flowed through my body when he was over at my house recording his first album. And I was like, yo, can I be on your album? He was like, no, but we can do a project together. And I was like, okay.
Hey,
I had to act
would
cool
you
at the
rather
time.
would you rather have one song or a whole album, you know?
Yeah, no, bro, I was ecstatic. I started thinking about hooks the second you said that.
Man.
Anyways.
All right, we've got one more game left that I want to try
You
out
sound
for this
deflated.
segment. Yeah. Because this is the most
this episode is amazing.
this is the most confusing game by far. And you didn't do so
Great.
hot with these last two. So
Every good show has an idiot. So let's
all right,
do
so
it.
here's the thing. This one's called Wavelength. So what I'm going to do is show you guys a number from 1 to 10. I'm going to show it with my hands. Joey then has to ask me a question rap related. So say I show you guys the number 6, and Joey says, okay, I'm going to go with a white rapper. I have to then give him an answer that I think is a 6 out of 10. So I would proceed to say G-Eazy. And then Joey would hear G-Eazy and be like, okay, he's not the best, he's not the worst, he's a little better than mid. I'm going to go 6. And then if he gets it right, it's a point. If he gets it wrong, he has to go run naked in traffic.
Okay, sounds good. Wait,
all right, you
tell me
agreed.
that second part.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we're doing. So, yeah, we both need to do this. All right. So minimize your
Okay.
OBS so I can't see it.
Okay.
And so we're gonna do 5 each one, and whoever
Damn.
has the most points at the end. Is that too many?
For the first time, yeah.
All right, we'll do 3, and
Let's
if
do
it's
3.
going well,
Yep.
we'll do 5.
Okay. Going well. Okay.
All right. All right, I'll start off giving a number. I'll let you know when I give the number.
Okay.
All right. I've given the number, and now you got to ask me a question. Or like just
Okay.
give a topic-based something.
It doesn't have to be yes or no, right?
No.
Okay. Is he white? Just like your example.
And just like I thought, Joey doesn't understand the game.
Wait, I don't understand the game?
No, what did you said is he white?
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to ask me a random rap related question that is like ranking style. So now you would say like, okay, Cord or Crypt, I said Cord, I'm going to go with a hip hop album. And then I have to give you an answer that relates to my number. So I would give you a hip hop album that I think is my number out of 10. Do you understand yet?
Yeah,
Are you
I
there?
think so.
There, okay, there you go.
My brain was doing stuff. It was
Clearly not fucking paying attention to me.
All right, so basically, I was really looking at this picture of J. Cole. I ain't gonna lie, he looked kind of cool with this,
Jesus Christ.
this hoodie on. But it's like, all right, so it has to be something hip hop related to get
Yes.
the party started.
Yes. I'd
Okay,
prefer to keep it hip hop related because we're a hip hop podcast, but
Yeah, for now.
they'll just come
Okay.
off with like fucking breakfast foods, and then I gotta
Okay.
give you that.
Okay.
But something topic based that can be rated on a scale of 1 to 10.
All right. Oh.
1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
Got it. Something that could be rated. Perfect. That's all I needed to hear.
Well,
That's
I said
all
that
I
earlier.
needed to hear. Right.
I guess you just needed to hear it twice.
Um.
So I'm keeping the same number. So please do not ask me, is he white again? I will fucking crash out, as the kids say.
Okay. So, rapper.
Just a rapper in general.
Yeah.
Very broad. Okay, I'm gonna go with Slim Jesus.
Wait, I didn't think of. Wait. Give me a second here. Okay. So, your favorite rapper is Slim Jesus. So,
Do you understand what you're trying to do here? Okay, let's see what you got.
Number's 1.
The number's 1. Holy shit! Joey understood the assignment. Fucking after 10 minutes. This is gonna be an hour and a 45-minute podcast.
Okay. So, man. All right. We just need to get a rhythm.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay, so I gave you a cupcake answer for the first one. All right.
Right. And I can see why broad is bad,
Yes.
I think.
Yes, you can. All right.
Okay.
Next number. I got it.
Okay. So, The World Is My Oyster. An album that came out this year.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm going to say The Party Never Ends by Juice Wrld.
Three.
Answer was 4.
Oh.
Very close.
Fuck!
Very close.
Sorry, I get competitive. I'm even more competitive. The more I don't understand the game, the more competitive I get.
Oh, shit. Okay. Last number. You ready?
Sure.
That's the last number.
Okay. I could picture it in my head now. Female singer.
A female singer in general?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a tough one. I'm gonna go with SZA.
Ooh. That's got to be high. So that would be get it? Because she takes drugs. 9.
It was an 8.
Oh, really?
It was an 8.
You'd rate her an 8?
Honestly, it was the closest I could think of.
Interesting.
Like,
I wonder how
singers
hard
that-
it is from your point of view now.
you kind of, well, like, I'm just thinking in a rap mind, because then I, like, went to fucking Ariana Grande and Celine Dion, and it's just like,
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm kind of
they're
getting
better.
out of range there.
They're better singers, I would say.
They are.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
Mariah
Okay.
Carey. Like, I'm just trying to find one that was, like, kind of there, but, you know, kind of
Okay. All right. I'm so glad I'm ruining your game. This is great.
This is great. Okay, so now it's your turn.
Okay. Oh, wait.
So you
I'm supposed to put this down.
Yeah, you just hold up a number
okay.
on the screen, and then I ask you a question.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right, I'm going to go with YouTube rappers.
YouTube rappers.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, putting you on the spot. You're gonna be somebody's enemy.
This
here.
is horrible. We're gonna lose friends.
This is a low number. I can already tell.
I gave it away.
Come on.
This is wrong. Okay. This is not right. I'm going to try to choose somebody that I'm pretty sure never listens to this shit.
I'm forcing you to do this.
Pharrell the Earthworm.
Oh, dude. I like Pharrell. I think he's super introspective.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
But as far as making like re-listenable songs, it's very like, I mean, he's a hippie that lives in a van. That's the music he makes, and I love him to death.
Mm-hmm. Sure, he's a great guy.
I'm gonna say you gave this a 2.
The answer is 4.
Oh, I thought Joey hated Pharrell, like with a deep passion.
Why? Wait, why do you think that?
Because he lives in a van. You just
My
the amount of
cousin
times you
lives in
told
a
me,
van.
yeah, and you hate your cousin. You've told me that several times. Just the amount of times you told me you have hatred for automobiles and people that live in them. It's just like a very specific thing that you hate. But I get it. I personally would give Pharrell like a 6.5, 7, just because it's but that's me.
I actually, in retrospect, would have given him a 3, but
it just got lower. Wow. I'll make sure to text him this specific segment.
Don't, please. All right, anyways,
oh
yeah.
God,
you fucking suck for that.
Dude, I thought you might pick a high number first. I didn't think you.
Why?
I just thought.
Do I seem like a high number type of guy?
I thought you were gonna pick a 7 because you're fucking Lucky Squad.
Oh yeah, that's true. Anyways,
my face is hot.
All right, second number. Let's breeze through this.
Second number. Okay, I'm gonna go with Eminem songs.
Okay. I would say. Now, for me, when it's Eminem songs, they're ranked based off their own merits, meaning...
Right.
I'm not... A 10 Eminem song is not a 10... Is not Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
You know, I get what I'm saying?
They're pinned against other Eminem songs.
Right. So... Let's go with... Ooh, Drug Ballad.
Wow.
I took it back.
Drug Ballad. Is that the fucking the South Park parody song?
No. You're thinking of Kids.
Oh, I am. Okay. Okay, let me think a second. Drug Ballad. Oh, okay. Drug Ballad.
Yeah, look up whatever you need to look up or whatever. It's a
I'm not looking it up. Not doing that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
Right, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the rating.
I'm just trying to remember the song. I'm going to say a 7.
Ooh, that was close. It was a 6.
Fuck! Sorry, I get competitive.
It was a 6. I wonder if people are going to agree with that. Make sure you guys are letting us know what you think of our ratings for these type of, except for Pharrell the Earthworm. No one cares about your fucking opinion about that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean that in a good way.
Last number. We love Pharrell. He's great. I do. I don't know if Joey's ever met him. I slept in a bed with him several times.
I hope I don't now. Anyways, all right. He's gonna stick me into his muffler. The last number. Okay. Okay.
A lot of silence. You got the number?
Yeah.
Okay, you're supposed to say that. Let's go with. I'm gonna go with rap groups.
Jeez. Specifically rap groups. Man. Wow. I mean, people that are watching this right now, what would you say in my position? Did I not? I think I made that kind of hard for myself. Wouldn't you say so?
I'm forcing you to sit in silence.
You know, I feel like just telling you my number, and I want to know what you would choose.
That's not how this works.
My number. No, but this is really hard. How about fucking...
I mean, rap groups can also be duos, if that helps narrow it down a little bit for you.
No. Well, no. And this kind of goes to show. All right, so let's do this. I'm just gonna tell you what it was, okay?
What?
And because you're gonna see how hard it is to pick somebody. All right, so it was a low number, okay? And it was 3.
Okay, so then you
What's
go...
a rap group that you would rank at a 3 out of 10?
Like a fucking... Like Crypt and Joey Nato, probably.
Yo, that'd be the perfect way to end this podcast. Just hit me with that haymaker and call it a fucking day. Bro, yeah, I can't think of a rap group that is really, like, bad like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that one tough?
It is, but, like, my mind would go to, like... I don't know. Like an Island Boys would be a 1. So I would try to lean
like
towards that spectrum. So I tried to start thinking of like meme rap groups. And I don't know. It is difficult. Rap groups usually
like
do kind of well.
Like even the Yin Yang Twins, I wouldn't even do the Yin Yang Twins.
That's like
I would
a
rank
5.
them way higher than a 3. Yeah, because they make fire club music.
Yeah. That's
a
hard one.
Isn't that one tough?
Man, that could be a whole podcast episode just going over rap groups. Because now that we're doing this,
I like it.
Rap groups are kind of fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like Run the Jewels. I think they're fucking fire.
Oh yeah. Well, they yeah. I like how they actually like stuck to that old school sound, that gritty sound, and like brought it back. You know what I mean? That was pretty lit.
Well,
yeah,
Joey didn't finish his game. He panicked.
Yep, and I just kind of ran away.
So those are the games. Those are 3 games. It's just very blue ball ending right there.
This is what the people want. I'm telling you, people are gonna love this episode. People are gonna love this episode.
They're not gonna be surprised whatsoever that you just ran away from answering the question.
Exactly.
All right. Well, let us know if you guys enjoyed these little TikTok segments as a game. We plan to try to end the episodes with those. We think they're really fun. Could be fun.
They're gonna be more. They're gonna be more tight knit. Okay.
Yeah. The more we do,
we're gonna make sure. Yeah.
The quicker we get, the better we get. The more knowledgeable we get. I think it's gonna help our rap knowledge a lot too.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna start like really like refreshing myself on different type of rappers that are out there. I'm gonna be catching up on albums daily.
It could be nothing but good for us, I feel like.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
All right.
It's gonna be great.
Well, that will be the end of this episode of the Papa Do podcast. We have no sponsor for this episode because Joey he rejected the one that I proposed because he's a dickhead. And yeah, no money made from this episode.
Name, by the way, is I'm just.
Happy Ending Massage Companies. Oh,
touch PP, make me happy.
Shut up. All right, we're done. Have a great fucking day. Papa Do!